Well, here we are. Hey, man, welcome. It's been a minute. Took the summer off to hang out with the family and, of course, just have a good time. I hope the summer was great for you all. Man, it was hot. Damn, I don't know where you are all at, but man, where I am, it was hot. The humidity like steals my soul. And I gave out two pieces of advice when it's that hot out. Drink plenty of fluid and watch how you speak to me, because I become very crabby and short fused when it's that hot and humid. I like it about 45 degrees with my shorts and my shirt on. So that's anyway, welcome. It's great to be back. I'm getting back to regular scheduled programming. If you're under 20, you probably have no idea what that means, but here we are. And I have an unbelievable amount of new listeners. Now, I took the summer off, and I don't know how that happened, and I don't care. Welcome, and thank you all so much for coming. We're going to get into this. I thought this was a fun episode one, for me to kind of get back into it, shake the rust off. And then two, over the summer, I got asked so many times. It was I always enjoy it. Not like I'm bitching about it, but I got asked so many questions about my workout routine. What do I eat? When do I start? What do I do? What do I take? And what do I listen to? So I thought it'd be fun to shake the dust off, say hello to everybody back again. I think the summer was good. And, kids are back to school. Got our boy into school, and everybody's kind of falling back into routine. Big news. We have a new sponsor here at the Nation, B-Raw Nation, guys over at Composure, and they make pre-workout. If you've known me for a long time, and for the new listeners, I've been using pre-workout for as long as I can remember. And we're going to get into my pre-workout stuff, into the details. But these guys, Composure, they call it Control. What I think is amazing about it is it's like a cup of coffee or two. So it gives you a little boost. You don't have the crash, or you don't have the extreme high, which I've been addicted to for a long time. So it's been a nice change. And I've been using it over the summer, experimenting with it. And of course, I'm not going to send you anything that I don't use on the regular. So jump in the show notes, link Composure, drop these guys a line, even check them out. They're going to in more detail on the website, and I'll talk about it more in the future. Throw them a note, welcoming them to the Nation, and show them some support again. Local company. Speaking of local companies, of course, High Speed Daddy and Live Rishi. High Speed Daddy, for the new listeners, High Speed Daddy, active gear, backpacks, lunch boxes, all sorts of stuff for active parenting and just active lifestyle. Live Rishi down there in Arizona, Charmaine and the crew. High quality CBD product. They do amazing stuff. So if you get your CBD product, or you haven't tried CBD yet, but if you get your product through like a head shop or a drugstore, or the dealer down on the street corner, throw all that shit in the trash. Good stuff. Been using it on the regular for a long time. Tincture is amazing. Helps me sleep. Rishi Rub is a staple in my gym bag. So if you're an active person, the Rishi Rub is amazing. So all of them, local companies, which they're doing great stuff, building communities. I'm proud and honored to be part of that, helping those guys build that stuff up. So make sure you check out the show notes. Get in there, send them a message. Of course, give them as much shit as possible while you're there from me. At Composure, use the code RAW, R-A-W, and let them know I sent you. Get a nice discount at checkout. All right, here we go. What are we doing here on a 9:15 on a Thursday night? Of course, going to tell you about my routine like we talked about. This is one of two different types of episodes that I do. Again, for the new listeners, welcome. Short episode, 15 to 20 minutes long. I give you the topics are drastically different. Might tell you a story one time, give you shit, rant, whatever you want to call it. Or today, I'm just going to answer a bunch of questions that I've received over the summer. And maybe you might pick something up. And then On opposite weeks, I got 60 to 90 minutes long, and those are got a guest or two on. And again, the topics range drastically, and the subject for those is whatever sets your soul on fire. I got the biking Viking coming up. I got Alex the Hammer coming up, and that motherfucker. Anyway, I'm going to curse him out here later in this episode. Great stuff. These guys are overly passionate about what they do, which I love it. Souls are on fire. Check those out for sure. Subscribe to YouTube would be great. And if you like what I'm doing here, 5-star review, all that stuff, tell a friend or 7. Be great. All right, let's get on to this. Well, okay. So the questions I get asked all the time on the regular are, when do I work out? What do I take? What do I do for a workout? Like actually when I'm working out. And what do I listen to? All right. So I'm going to take a few minutes of each one, break it down. I would love your feedback on each one. All right. So first of all, I'll just go walk through my routine. Get up in the morning about 4:30-ish, depending on how I'm feeling, or depending on what I ate the day before, because that's super important. Get to the gym 5-ish. I do some admin work, and that's when I post for this show, sitting in the parking lot of the gym, as I drink my pre-workout. And up until this summer, I use Composure now. Up until then, I was using companies that were 400, 500, 600 milligrams of stuff, man. I mean, it's, your face goes numb, your fingertips tingle. I mean, you sends you to the moon, which is amazing. I loved it. Great product. Nothing against any of the product I was using, but I've had to change it up a little bit. Getting up there in age, I don't need to be freaking that jacked when I'm working out. I know what I'm doing working out. I have a passion for it, so I can kind of self-regulate and get through my workout and get a good workout in too. But if you use that stuff, good for you. Nothing against it. Been doing it for 1,000 years. But so Composure just gives me a little boost, keeps me focused, what I need nowadays. Get in there, warm up, talk shit to the fellas, of course. If you're in the gym, when I walk through, I just hold my middle finger up and say hello to the boys each morning when I go into the locker room, because the locker room's in the back. So as I walk through, the boys wave at me and I just give them the middle finger because that's just my style. They laugh at me and we move on. I come out, I warm up, and working out wise, I change it up a lot just because I've been working out a long time. But my goals are nowadays, and they have been for a little bit now, is flexibility, cardio. I do not get under a bar anymore. There's no bar. I don't get under a squat rack. I don't get under a bench press anymore. For the new listeners and haven't heard the story before, I had a spinal cord injury and I wasn't able to walk. I've been able to recover from that, and that was like 5 years ago, so I stay away from that. I do a lot of back exercises to keep my back strong and my glutes, because that's what keeps you standing upright. Learned a lot through my spinal cord injury, which was great. The injury wasn't great. What I've learned was great. So I implemented a lot of that. Do I love to get heavy with overhead presses, curls, all those exercises? You're goddamn right I do, because it clears my mind. And that goes into, why do I work out? The given, obviously, we don't need to go into all the detail, is our 3-year-old son. I want to see him get married. So there's that. The other thing is, years ago, Jesus Christ, that's got to be 20 years ago, I used to read Men's Health magazine from cover to cover. And this one guy's article, he considered himself a life athlete. And I kind of liked that at the time. And I refer back to that once in a while, and how I assume to it, or it is like today, I'm mowing the lawn, fixing the house. Oh, by the way, if your neighbor mows the lawn, you have 24 hours to respond. That's man code. We're going to leave it at that. Mowing the lawn, doing some stuff. Our son wants to go for a bike ride. My wife wants to go for a walk. Boom, done. Somebody wants to play some pickup basketball. Boom, gotcha. some not roller hockey, just some street hockey. Love it. Want to go for a 5-mile bike ride? No problem. Got it. Let's go. 10-mile hike? No problem. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. I want to run around the playground with my son and the monkey bars and doing all that stuff. Love it. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I work out the way I do. Now, back in the day, we'll just shore up why I worked out back in the day is because the opposite sex. We'll just leave that. Take that for what it is. You all understand why. Both sexes understand that. What do I take? I don't take anything. I've never taken anything to enhance my strength other than creatine and, of course, pre-workout protein. I've never stuck myself with a needle. Nothing wrong with that. I know an amazing amount of people that do that, and I think that's their choice, and I think that's great. That's what you choose to do. Nothing wrong with that. Get after it, dude. You're living life to the fullest, and I think that's amazing. I choose not to. Have never chose to for some reason. I don't know. I just never, even when I was big, I used to be really big, and it was just natural. It's calories. Workout wise, again, push-ups, pull-ups, kettlebell work. Alex, you fucking prick. That'll make sense once you see his episode. And jump rope, heavy bag, that type of stuff. Stationary bike, that's what I like to do. Keep the heart rate up, going. Sitting at a poker table, or we'll be at birthday parties. Our son is 3, so we're doing all the birthday parties and going back to why I get asked all the time, what do you do? What the fuck what do you think? Hey man, do you work out? What? No, dude, I play pickleball a couple times a week. What do you think I do? You think I look like this from just drinking milk? It's just crazy. Anyway, there's my smart ass remarks when people ask me if I work out. Now, am I a fitness model? God damn, no. Am I ever going to be on a cover of a magazine? Nope. And that's not the reason. I just went through the reasons I do it. The only thing that carried over from back in the day why I work out is to keep the demons away. It clears my head, makes me think clearer. I know I'm not a lazy piece of shit at 7:00 in the morning unless I bust out a good workout. These are the things that keep me going. And I'm a man. I identify as a man. But according to Macaroni and Cheese Box, I'm a family of 4. But that's besides the point. The reason I say this is I believe men are built down deep in your DNA. Take away your fucking BMW. Take away your nice house, your big salary, your nice suit. Take all that shit away. Deep in our DNA, we're built to fight, to battle. Go to war. Go to battle. And I do that with the weights. And that helps clear my mind and keeps my DNA settled. Anyway, that's why I work out. Let's see. Eating wise, yeah, well, I do an 80-20. 80% time, I'm doing pretty good. Really good. My wife helps me with that. I gave her a lot of credit. She's an amazing cook. She likes to keep me in check. The other 20% of the time, well, we just won't talk about it. Chicken fingers and French fries with my son, that type of thing. Yes, of course, can I be disciplined and eat salad at that time? And of course I can. But the way I am, and I'm super comfortable in my lifestyle, and the way I work out, the way I look, the way I feel, I sleep good at night. I can get out of bed. I can go up and downstairs, that kind of thing. Speaking of that, I went through a battery test all summer long. Green light all the way around. Healthy as can be. Nothing wrong with me. So I must be doing something right. And my T-shirt fits nice too. So we'll digress. I almost forgot about this. And one of my tests that I went through, they got to take your blood pressure, and I sit down. And the lady looks at me, walks away, comes back with the fat boy cuff, the big cuff that's got to go around your arm. And I'm going on 50 years old, and that still makes me feel good when they got to break that bad boy out. If you know, you know. And I know some of you people listening are laughing right now because you understand. All right, so that's what I work out. That's what I eat. That's what I take. I don't take anything. I'm 100% natural other than if you don't count creatine, pre-workout, and I got away from protein. I like to consume my protein like naturally, like meat and food. So I don't take a lot of protein, creatine, and eat pretty good. You can tell I don't turn down Ben and Jerry's and a cookie when I'm offered. So, but you can also tell that I lift heavy things repeatedly. Now that brings me to music and what I listen to. I usually pass along some clips of what I listen to, and most people shake their head. So I put together a little 10-minute sample of what I listen to, and it starts off some cool motivational stuff, and then it gets into some heavier music. And that's how I'm going to end this episode. Thanks for hanging in there with me. Keep them short and sweet. And with that, I'm going to get you out of here because I know you got shit to do. But I wanted to get back into my regular scheduled program once a week on Thursday. Something's going to drop, either one of these or a full-length episode. It's in the calendar, and once it's in the calendar, it's solid. And I learned how to share screens and StreamYard, so I'm impressed about that. If you're listening to this on some audio platform, get your ass over YouTube and subscribe, damn it. But I'm going to leave you with this 10-minute sample of what I do working out. And once the intro is done, when the music starts, that's the music I listen to for 60 to 90 minutes nonstop. And unless some guy comes over and starts talking shit to me, but that's besides the point. I hope you got a little something out of this, but part of the reason I wanted to put this episode together was welcome Composure. Again, jump in the show notes, say hello to that crew. And I thought it fit perfect with answering a bunch of questions of what I do working out and what I take, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But don't forget, all right, don't forget Live Rishi, High Speed Daddy, and Composure. All right, links, show notes. Oh, and subscribe to my damn YouTube channel, will you? All right, here we go. So this is what I listen to in the morning working out. I would love your feedback, and I want to know I want to know what you all work out to. Do you listen to an audio book? I know a lot of people do that. Do you listen? What kind of music you listen to? Let me know, will you? Love to hear from you. All right. Keep kicking ass, and remember, don't act cool. Be cool. Till next time, guys.
Life is what you make.
Here you go.
It's not what anybody else makes.
I'm
alive, motherfucker. I got to wake up this morning, see my kids. They're happy. They're healthy. Breathe fresh fucking air. Got a job to go to. Make money. Fuck, dude. I don't got problems. I just got work to do.
It's just a bar.
All right. I'm going to interrupt this real quick. If you're not on YouTube and you're listening to this audio, you got to check out this clip, my little link on my YouTube channel with this video, with this music. I put in the old AI generator for photos. I put in a muscular grizzly bear working out that does not have abs, because my wife believes that my spirit animal is a bear and I do not have abs, and I'm pretty happy with the photo that came out. So make sure you check that out. It was a good laugh. All right, man. We'll see you next time. Enjoy the music, and would love to hear what you listen to while you're working out. Peace.
Cold steel in an empty gym. No. It's much more than that. I don't just load these bars with metal plates. I put everything on them. My anxieties, my fears, my hopes, my dreams, my responsibilities as a provider, a father, a husband, a businessman, and some say even a leader. Whatever I'm dealing with out there, that's what I'm working through in here. And in the gym, as in life, raising the bar isn't always about putting on a big show. It's the small, quiet promises you make to yourself. The ones you could break and no one would know. But you don't. You show up every day and meet this gym on its terms, with humility, gratitude, and respect. Through struggle, through pain, through sweat, through the little voice deep in your gut that says you could quit at any second, but you don't. You raise and raise and raise again. I'll see you right back here tomorrow.
So that's what I warm up to. There's lots of stories behind that intro, and we'll talk about it later. Now it gets into the music, and a few minutes into the music, I'm going to cut this stream off. If you want to listen to the whole 10 minutes, it's on YouTube. Link is in the show notes. All right, guys, I'm out of here.
Come on, motherfucker.
Talking all that bullshit.
Motherfucker.
Ain't nobody gonna tell me how to live.
I'm a moonshine sipper, straight slipping in the darkness. Far from heartless, I'm more like the sharpest tool in the shed. No, I've never been the smartest. But make no mistake, I hit the fucking hardest. Devil without claws, you heard me screaming. And 20 years later, bitch, I still.
All right, we're out of here.
Fucking
Godspeed.
motherfucker,
Love you.
ain't never
Till next
met a
time.
motherfucker